So hey guys, what's up? This is Ezekiel, and welcome back to the next episode of Battle Cat's Revolution series. Woo! So in the last video, we talked about the zombie invasion team, and so for today's video, we're going to be moving on to the next custom team right here, which is going to be a fairly popular requested team right here. It's sort of military style, war style, but I'm going to be calling it the Cat Brigade. Oh yeah, so we're just going to jump right into the team right here and answer any questions that are going to be left as we finish reading the bios right here, or kind of my own custom bio. So obviously the first cat we have here is the Commando Cat, frontline cats right here, the guys hiding in the trenches, hiding in the tall grass, hiding under the beds, if that's a thing, and these guys are the guys that's going to be taking the most damage and the most cat that we have in our little arsenal right here, and they're going to be leading us to victory, sort of, so to speak. Next guy we have here is the Super Mister, so these guys specialize in the rocket launchers and mostly explosions just to make things really awesome and cool. And a fun fact, this guy's actually the cousin of the other Mr. Cat that was used in the Cat Mafia Gang video from a while back ago, so, you know, we got the same sort of skills right here, which is pretty neato, except this guy shoots rockets, which is pretty neato. Next guy we have here, or next cat, I should say, is the Sniper the Heavy, so, obviously, as the name implies, he is the sniper cat of the team right here, so he picks off, like, particular individuals from the other, whoever they're fighting, really, in whatever particular work they're doing, flies in his little hot air balloon sort of mechanic sort of thingy, which is pretty neato, though, you know, it's, this is a really cool little thing, actually, I would say. Like, imagine if you had one of those things in real life. You could just, like, float to places and style and victory. It's just, like, it's pretty neat. It's like, well, we have something similar. It's like hot air balloons, but this one's, like, a lot more smaller for individuals and stuff. Next cat we have here, anyways, is the Prisoner Cat. So, obviously, in times of war, you know, it's not always a bad idea to, you know, recruit prisoners, or I guess sort of steal them and then make them fight for you, because, you know, in times of war, obviously, as bad as it might be, you always need to have as much manpower as you can so you can actually win the war, the battles you're doing. So prisoner cats are being captive here just to help us out. And then finally, which is actually pretty neat right here, this particular dude is Alan O'Neill CC. He's actually not a cat that you can normally get in the Battle Cats. It's a limited time edition cat that I got a while back, and I figured that would make more sense for this particular team composition right here, just because, you know, he's definitely military, like, as you'll see him later in battle, but he's shirtless, got an epic machine gun sort of weapon, and just is sort of like the commander of the little team right here, though he's not the full commander, he's just the commander of, like, the squadron, because there's another commander, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much the team composition right here. Now for the motive, it's pretty basic. We got the bosses that have raided and destroyed one of the allied camps right here, so this team was sent over to deal with the threat and hopefully, you know, bring some justice to the allied camps that was taken down, and we're going to see if this team's actually capable of doing so. So we're going to start things off at the moon boss base thing right here. It's kind of weird, right? These guys are military guys already fighting on the moon, but yeah, we're going to be dealing with the giant floating head right here, so we're going to see how things go. Now, just as a disclaimer, I've been having some Wi-Fi issues, so I do apologize if for some reason there's like a random cut in the video or something like that, but that's probably me just trying to fix the issue right here. But regardless, here comes the team. Got the Super Mister already charging straight into battle. You can see the Alan O'Neill just sort of charging right there. He's actually pretty cool. What's neat about him is that he has a bit of range, can do air attack damage, I believe, has a bit of a recharge time because he actually is laughing, but he can survive a lethal single hit, which is pretty neato. But other than that, he's just a relatively somewhat basic Super Cat, nothing too special other than those things. And then obviously got the rest of the team right here, so the Commando Cat's going to be the ones taking the front lines right here, or the Super Cats, not too sure. I guess the Super Cats are going to be the ones that are going to mow down the weak enemies, and then make room for the rest of the cats to do their stuff. Prisoner Cat's going to be a proper support, so basically, all in all, I feel like we have most of the bases right here. Oh, and another fun thing too, since Alan O'Neill is just a super cat, super rare cat, you can actually spam him in a fair amount, so you can actually have a lot of those guys working together, which is pretty freaking cool. But anyways, looks like that's pretty much it for the first boss right there. Nothing too crazy. Usually most of the teams defeat the first boss anyway, so it's not too difficult. But it's just in case, because imagine there might be one team that we make that's actually not going to beat the first boss, and that'd be kind of, not great, but we'll just see how they do in this battle right here. So they're going to start by setting off the Skrull right here. We're going to start by setting off the Super Mister once again, just to sort of clean up the job right here. You can see that his attack speed is pretty legendary, just like defeating all of his enemies in like 2 seconds, which is pretty awesome. Making room for our main dudes to walk into battle right here, though they're not the most tankiest of dudes, but in this particular battle, yes, they're tanky because they're able to sustain a single hit from the red Niamduck, or the Red Emperor dude, as I should be saying. I keep like saying like Niamduck, even though I clearly specified in one previous video that I just named the Red Emperor, but oh well, I guess, you know, past me and future me are sort of colliding in terms of what we're trying to accomplish right here in terms of consistency and stuff. But anyways, military team is going to pretty easily defeat the Red Niamduck, or Red Emperor dude, without too much trouble, and we're just going to be attacking the base already. So you can see that this team is looking pretty good right here. I'm pretty sure the guys doing the most damage are probably, well, like, maybe I'm going to say that the, not most damage, but like the speediest damage are going to be the Super Misters, and then everyone else slowly but surely does their damage. You can see that the Sniper Cat didn't even make it close to the base, so we didn't really need him, but he's just sort of like for emergencies and stuff. So, whew, we're gonna move on to the next boss right here. Sorry if my voice is a little bit weak as well. I should say that earlier in this video I mentioned that there could be Wi-Fi issues here and there which could affect the battle performances, but it's because of those Wi-Fi issues that I've been having that has made me record this, you know, I think this is the 3rd recording or the 4th recording, not too sure, of me doing this once again because something happened in the Battle Cats and like to do some like crazy Wi-Fi settings here and there, but should be fine now, which is why I sound a little bit tired, which is not great, but you know, you can see the enthusiasm and power is still in the voice, so it's not all for naught. But anyways, moving on to the Bun Bun fight right here. Gonna try to play this a little more carefully this time because obviously we need as much of the cat materials as we can so that we can summon as many of these dudes as we can. Though it's probably not going to be too bad because we do have an anti-flying cat, which is the Commando Cat right here, and if I play this smart right here, not just like wasting the monies here and there, then we should be okay. Look at that. See, the Alanos are pretty freaking awesome. Like, they can just like completely wreck those dudes with little to no trouble, and the fact that they have the extra lethal or survive a lethal hit sort of thing just makes them that much greater, you know, so they don't like they can survive a bit longer and they're not going to die super easily, so it's pretty awesome. But that butterfly is going to go down in a spectacular glory, and now we can just sort of summon as many of these dudes as we can and sort of hope for the best right here. But anyways, now for the daily dose of the video, I should say. Daily dose, I'm getting that from like another YouTuber. Fish like aquarium dude, sort of YouTuber who makes videos on like fish and like his aquarium shop and stuff like that. It's a pretty neat guy, but in case you're wondering, I am doing just fine. A little bit tired today because, you know, this morning was like a little bit not busy or anything, just a lot of movement and responsibilities and whatnot. Went to get some groceries with my girlfriend, and now I'm currently here just, you know, recording a video for you guys. Gonna edit it, then go back to her place so that we can, or I can make dinner for her, making like a mushroom beef corn like meal, which should be pretty awesome. And I'm having my friend over, my other friend come over so that we can all play some Minecraft together. Just like, you know, I know it sounds kind of lame, but Minecraft's pretty cool as long as you play mods and stuff. Yeah, it should be like a pretty good afternoon there. But for now, we're just doing this. So, so far the day's gone pretty well, I must say. As for like, I guess the fish tank right here, I recently added like these plants to my filter because the ones I had previously actually died because of I wasn't giving them enough sunlight or something like that, so I replaced it with like a new type of plant. Pothos is what it's called, because it's a lot better. And I also stuck like a lucky bamboo in my other filter. I have 2 filters, so just to improve the water quality of my tank and whatnot. And it's looking pretty clean right now, actually. Like, I only occasionally add water here and there to add some nutrients and whatnot, but other than that, it's pretty good. But anyways, we finally got the Bun Bun dude right here. It looks like our line of Commando Cats just taking it for the team, and then our Alan O'Neills are able to knock back the Bun Bun. Either that or like the Sniper Cat, one or the other, like those guys. I guess together they're able to like do that, but these guys are going to be taking a few hits right here. Oh right, my bad. The April O'Neills don't always survive a lethal hit. They survive like sometimes, so that's not like a guaranteed chance. But the fact that they have a slight chance is still alright. But even so, we're able to pretty much hold the line right here, which is awesome, and it's giving us a chance to sort of stack up our prisoner cats right here. And you know, even though we don't have too many right now, it's like just slowly but surely, as long as we can like sort of build a stack right here without losing any, and we just lost right there, which is not ideal, but you know, should be all right. Then we should be able to defeat the Bun Bun relatively easily. Though we just lost our sniper, which is not great. So you know, it's a little bit rocky right here. But obviously, it's not like the Commando Cats are like super resilient to the Bun Bun or anything like that. They're strong against it, so they can take like a couple of hits, but other than that, they're not like the most reliable wall cats to be using. But it should be pretty good because we have another sniper cat in the back right there. Just, you know, what's great about our particular squadron is that we have so many of our guys, so we can just like sort of call into arms as many as we need, and then we just can sort of defeat the enemy, which in this case is the floating Bun Bun right here. So I think that's gonna pretty much cut it right there. All the bullets and the explosions and the kicks and the sniper potato guns and all that stuff is enough to defeat the Bun Bun. Like, you'd think that if you had a gun in the game, like in this game, you could probably just shoot like the enemy in the head or something. They just die instantly, just using like, you know, typical first-person shooter logic right here. But I guess, you know, these enemy cats are really strong, so bullets not gonna be enough to like defeat it, even though it technically should. But regardless, it's enough to defeat the boss right here. I'm just gonna use a laser just to sort of assist these guys to actually make it to the base, and then watch the flurry of like gunshots and like epic kicks and occasional shovels being thrown by the prisoners just to end the base right here. So it wasn't too bad actually. Like, I don't think the Bun Bun. Yeah, the Bun Bun never actually made like even halfway to our base right here. So really, it's just a matter of like you know, finishing off the base right here. Though they're making it a little bit trickier because they got the butterfly right there, which is not ideal. But obviously, it's not too bad. Then like the wave of like red enemies, which is just making it very difficult as well. But slowly but surely, after just a couple more you know, shovels. I think it's really the shovels that are like actually making it through, or that too, whatever just happened, like it just started to annihilate the enemies right there. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be that for the Bun Bun fight. So spectacularly, the military team was able to defeat the first set of bosses relatively easily. Now we're going to move on to the more interesting fights right here. Obviously, this one's just sort of a warmer fight right here, just the alien Cly 1. So it's not going to be too difficult, really. And I think we don't actually have any casts that are specialized for anti-aliens, though it's probably going to be fine, though, because we got the anti-flying cat, and that should be, those guys are probably going to be like the true MCs of this fight right here. The range fighters, I don't know, Neil and the prisoner cats are probably going to die a lot to the alien laser because they're slightly longer range, but hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But I'll summon them anyways, just for the sake of, you know, keeping the custom team true as it is. I'm pretty sure, oh, actually, yeah, the Super Mr. Cats are definitely gonna be fine, because, like, they move fast enough so that they can actually dodge the, that epic, like, long-range attack from the Cly 1 right there. So they're gonna just be, like, doing general damage right there. Alan is gonna do the epic, like, massive, attack right there, which is gonna send him flying backwards, or send the Cly 1 flying backwards, and then the rest of the team sort of getting there very slowly, so who knows, maybe the super misters are going to be enough to actually end this fight right here. That'd be kind of funny, though, because then really I didn't even need the rest of these guys, and they somehow all got hit right there, which is not great. But, you know, even if you lower our attack just ever so slightly, it's not enough to, like, defeat us in battle. So, a few of our guys are going to be lost right there, but now we've finally pushed the Cly 1 all the way to its base, and now our Commando Cats are just starting to, like, make it right there. But, alas, I guess we didn't actually need them because our RPG Master Cats right here were able to just finish the job off themselves anyways, which is pretty awesome, though. They're not the tankiest of cats, but they're definitely fast, and I think they're comparable even to, like, the crazed Maniac Lion Cat in terms of, like, attack speed. Attack speed-wise, not attack-wise, because I think the Maniac Lion Cat's, like, just the best cat you could possibly get for, like, speedy attacks and stuff like that. But there we go, we're going to easily beat that boss right there, and now it's gonna become a little more questionable if we can actually handle the alien Valkyrie right here. But of course, we believe in this team right here. We've already mowed down 4 of the 6 bosses in a relatively short amount of time, which is awesome. But we're gonna see how these cats perform right here. Shouldn't be too bad. So if I recall, Man, I've done this like at least like this is the 9th time fighting this particular boss right here. Maybe not the 9th time actually. Like, you know, I've fought this boss a fair amount of times right here to sort of get the justifications right here. But pretty sure they're gonna start by some of the crocs and then the seals and then the kangaroo at some point, and then follow with like the poodles. So I'm just gonna wait like a few seconds right here just before we like send out everyone right here. I'm gonna start by sending out the guys right here, and I just saw the kangaroo guy get unleashed right here, so I'm actually gonna summon the team right here. It's not looking too good because it looks like we're dealing with sort of an attack rate speed sort of scenario right here. So the alien kangaroo is definitely it's attacking a lot faster before like my units can actually make it close to him. But thankfully our April O'Neil and other ranged cats are able to hit him from a distance, so it should make it just you know, just all right. But our super cats are definitely not going to be able to like mow these guys down any longer, so we're going to have to rely on trying to build like a strong long-range support cats, while I guess the Commando Cats and others are able to sort of hold the line, give our other dudes a slight chance right here. So there they go, straight into the battle right here. I'm not too sure if I want to send some super cats or we're just going to focus on building our team right here. Our cat money thing's not looking too great, but you know, it's not looking bad either. I'm probably going to start sending out super cats here now because we do have our leaders. Looks like we have 3 commandos right here. Whoa, just being thrown to battle right there. But you can see that, you know, even though they're alone, they can still do quite a bit of damage because they're able to take down the poodles in a single hit, which is impressive, like, you know, in alien standards, I should say. Rest of the cats should be making their way right here. A little bit worried, though, because I really want to have, like, at least a line of the Commando Cats right here. Like, literally, you see what I mean by, like, the front lines? They literally make up, like, a line of cats where they protect the enemies and stuff. So I'm gonna try my best to get these guys to get a little bit closer. So there's the first wave of dudes. Oh, we got a couple of hits right there. I think some or most of our April O'Neils have survived the initial wave, and I don't think it's hard to tell whether or not they're able to. Okay, yeah, so like I think they have the stamina to take a few hits from these guys, and they're able to unleash their like machine guns of flurry right here. But even so, it's still a little bit freaky right here. So hopefully our prisoner cats and April O'Neils are going to be doing the damage right here, and the rest of the cats, including the sniper cat, which is going very slow right now, but it's going to be able to give us a little bit of support right here. So it's evident that the monkey, squirrel, mouse dudes are taking a fair amount of damage right here, which is nice. But it seems that our line of like prisoner cats and April O'Neils and whatever are not doing too well. But if we can summon another sniper cat right here, and I know it'll take forever to get here, but if we have two sniper cats here, it should be it might be okay right here. So they're definitely advancing ever so slowly, but we did knock down the Valkyrie cat just one time, so it's all right. Gonna unleash a laser right here just to make things a little bit easier. Who knows? Okay, the second sniper is on the way right here. If we can just hold off and just do enough like knockback damage right here, then we should be fine. So there goes the seal. Kangaroos are going to be dead soon. Okay, the bear's been strengthened. Valkyrie's been knocked back right here, which is fantastic, though. The bear definitely has that attack boost, which is not great, but hopefully we can do a little bit more damage. Got the guns of flurry going nice. The second sniper cat is slowly but surely on the way, so I'm thinking that this is going to be actually like a good fight right here. Oh, they survived the lethal hit right there. And now it's just the Valkyrie cat. And if it's just her, then the sniper cat should have a slightly easier time like focusing damage, or at least knocking her back right here. So yeah, definitely the sniper cats have made it this far now. So now we're pushing forward to battle men and cats and stuff. So we haven't pushed her enough for her attack boost to actually come into play, but we are finally pushing her like back enough so that if we were to summon like a third sniper cat in theory, then it should go pretty well. But now her attack boost is in play, which is going to make things just a little bit harder, but not by that much. And thankfully this team isn't too expensive, because most of the units here are like they're just not too expensive, so we can actually span them relatively easily and keep this line going, which is fantastic. And it's just a matter of time now before our our guns of flurry are going to do so much damage to this Valkyrie that she's just going to be like, too much damage sustained, and then she just dies and falls, and then we can take over the base and then make us to the next battle right here. So I don't know, I'm very impressed right here. Like, I don't know, like, I guess my expectations are definitely being exceeded. Like, I knew that, from a technical standpoint. We're only really using 4 cats right here because the sniper heavy cat, as cool as it is, like, it's not really as effective unless you have like at least 2 or 3 to keep knocking the foes back. So I'm surprised that with really just 4 cats, we're actually able to successfully beat this boss right here, which is not too bad. So there's hope. Maybe this team, out of all the teams, is going to be the first team to actually defeat the final boss right here of the 6 bosses. There has never been a team that's actually really gone close. I mean, there's teams that have actually gone to this fight, but they've never actually like done enough significant damage to make it really count. So this is it. Cat Brigade now going on to the final boss right here, and if they manage to beat this boss right here, then they can finally take back, I guess this, the raided bases from the allies that were lost to these guys. So we're just gonna see how it goes right here. Oops, did I? Oh, okay, good. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. For a second I thought I actually misclicked and I summoned an April O'Neil too early right here. And I didn't really mean to increase the worker level, but I guess I should, just for this case right here. But I'm going to start by sending out these guys right here. The Poodle is going to be unleashed. Not sure if the April O'Neil guys are going to be able to one-shot her this time around, because, like, obviously this is the 3rd chapter, so aliens are going to be a lot stronger. But we'll see if... Okay, takes a really heavy hit right there, and the Poodle did survive that, which is not great. And they're sending out another Poodle right here, which is getting a lot closer to the base, and they're already damaging the base right here, and wow, would you look at that. Couldn't even get close enough to fight the boss right there. So I feel like that wasn't really fair, because like, see, like this happened at another video as well before, where it's like we didn't even get a chance to like fight the boss face on. So we're gonna try this fight again one more time. If we can't actually get through the Poodles right here, then that's just not a good sign right here. So we're gonna try going here again, and we're gonna probably max out the worker cat level twice here, just to really get the maximum effect right here. And then as soon as we can, we're gonna start sending out the team right here. So let's start by sending out. Let's try to get like a line of commandos going right here. Going to still send out the sniper cat right here, just because it's it's not a bad idea. And hopefully we're just gonna try to focus on trying to hold this line of commando cats right here. If we can, then it should be all right. Look at that, taking a little bit of damage from the Hyper Mr. Cat right there, or the Sniper Cat, I should say. Hopefully April O'Neil can hold himself off. We got a second April O'Neil right here, which should be better. I'm gonna throw out the Super Mr. Cat. Kind of worried right here now. I'm gonna throw out a laser just because I'm a little bit worried. It's gonna send out another shot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess I mean, I gave it a second chance, and the team just wasn't able to push through. So I think, unfortunately for us, which sort of sucks because I really had high hopes for this team, they're just not able to push through like the very first few enemies, which in this case were the Poodles. And I tried to do like, I could give it a 3rd chance, but that kind of seems like it just seems like excessive, and it just sort of feels like this team can't make it through these guys. So it's gonna be unfortunate. These guys just aren't strong enough to even make it towards the boss. This team's never gonna even be able to see the awakened Bahamut and see what he was like. So unfortunately, they're gonna have to retreat and tell the sad news, and just losses and defeats that they were not able to accomplish. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna be for this video. So if you enjoyed it, then hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next Battle Cats Revolutions video in the future. If you have any more suggestions for custom teams that you would like me to try out, then just let me know in the comment section below, and I will attempt to consider them for future videos. So that's going to be it. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Woo!